I requested a lot of times to photograph Rick Nielsen's guitar. I grew up listening to Cheap Trick. They came to Canada. They were one of my first concerts I ever saw. And I was living in Las Vegas, and Cheap Trick was coming through quite a bit. And however, the first time that I requested, I was in New York City, happened to be there for something, and I saw Cheap Trick was playing. So I sent in a request, and I got a one-word answer back: N-O, no. So I'm like, damn, okay. But I'm not gonna give up, you know. Later on down the line, I'm in Vegas and Cheap Trick's coming through, and I sent in something and didn't hear anything back. Then I ended up getting to know Kerry Simon, who's a great rock and roll chef in Las Vegas, and he's like, you need to have Rick Nielsen's guitar in your book. And I said, man, I've requested and I got a one-word answer, and no. And he's like, well, he's a friend of mine, you know, let me try. Send me the request. So I sent it to him, and I got an answer back: you spelled his name wrong. I'm like, oh man, damn. So I run into Kerry Simon at the concert, because I'm still going to the show, and Kerry's like, just go back and talk to him, you know. I'm like, I don't even have a pass, like I can't go back and talk to him. So anyway, years later, I started working with Jeff Albright, fantastic publicist, and we worked together for a couple of years on the end of this project. And so he used to work with Cheap Trick, and so Jeff gave a call and came through. So I'm very, very pleased to have Rick Nielsen's guitars in this book. We've got the Hamer guitar, the Dream Police guitar. We've got his Uncle Dick, which is the double neck that it looks like Rick Nielsen dressed up with his cap on, and Cheap Trick are in the two legs of the two necks. Very unique guitar. We've got a big gouge on it. Rick throws his guitars around a lot, and there's lots of wear and tear and lots of like amazing hit songs written on these guitars. And then they pulled out the Rick of Diamonds guitar, and they said, this is unique, because I said, I'm looking for unique stuff. They had, I could have shot the five neck guitar, which would have been cool. It's just, it's been photographed a lot. I was looking for something that was new and fresh, and so I'd never seen the Rick of Diamonds come out, and that's his Fender, where the headstock's embedded with these red crystals, and the whole guitar's got like the king of a deck of cards, but instead it's like the R at the top instead of a K, R of diamonds, and there's a king on it, and Leslie Wallace did the gem work on it, and it's a stunner. It's a beautiful guitar, and very, very pleased to have Rick's guitars rock the pages of this book, because he's got a beautiful collection, and he's an iconic player.